Good. So leapfrogging, this is something we have to do at work. We have to leapfrog problems. And you see people, even in here, it's, people are, what is he going to ask me to do? And then I said, I'm doing leapfrogging, and they said, what are you kidding? I'm going to have to leapfrog. But as a kid, kids, you ask kids, you want to play leapfrog? Oh, yeah, yeah, and they're running and jumping all over. But somewhere along the line, we lose that kind of spirit and flexibility in mind. Let's just try it. Let's just do it. And so I want to just tell a quick story here about this fellow, Louis Tafudo. He is the #1 American sprint triathlete. Okay, so he's the top sprint triathlete, which is a shorter distance like I did in that race the other day. And Louis Tafudo, actually, he lives in my hometown. Coincidentally, I met him in the pool. But the story, the dynamic leapfrogging story, is basically involves the bike. He was biking on one of his workouts, and he came around a corner, and he went right into a car. And he went flying over the car, landed on his back in a sort of gravelish road, and the ambulance took him away to the hospital, and they spent 2 hours in the hospital picking the rocks out of his back. Okay, so what would a normal person do at that point, the next day when they woke up? Quit or nothing, maybe take a day off. Not Louis, ferocious focus. He's up, today's a running day. So he went out to start running. And he starts running, and he runs one step, and his hip really hurt. He thought, oh, that's really strange. Now, what would a normal person do? Stop or go to the doctor, but no, not Louis. Okay, so Louis spent 2 hours trying to figure out how he could change his gait and run in some kind of way that wouldn't hurt. And then he figured it out, and then he went for his run. And he went on a run. And then he went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, oh, by the way, you have a hairline fracture, and, you should have a cast. And Louis said, well, what if I don't get a cast? And he said, well, it'll heal, it'll just take longer, and it'll be uncomfortable. And Louis said, okay, no cast. I need to work out. I have this gait now. I know how to run with this, so I'm going to just keep at it. And so, there he is running. Remember I said 1:10 was my time? So here's 57, right? So you can see there, he's a little faster than I am.